Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Owning Your Outdoors. Joining me as always, Mr. Doug Schroeder from Lewis and Doug. We're talking about flowers, perfect springtime topic here. We're talking about peonies today.
We are, but not just any peony.
Oh.
This is an Ito peony.
Okay.
An Ito peony is a cross between a tree peony and herbaceous peony. Your grandmother's peonies you used to see in the yard, those were herbaceous, and you'd see a rain and they all lay down.
Right.
Well, these combined with the tree peony genetics stand upright and they stay bushy all year round.
Oh, so you'd say they're more sturdy than maybe, as you were mentioning, your grandma's typical peony in the yard.
Right.
Kind of perfect for some of the weather we get. Gets a little rough out here sometime. The wind, the heavy rains.
Yes, they hold up against South Dakota winds. They're strong. They're beautiful in the spring. They're a great way to start the spring off when they start blooming. They bloom up to 8 inches across.
Oh, wow.
Some of the blooms are. So they're very large.
I was going to say, they are looking beautiful, and I would imagine, is there any special type of care, maybe when you're planting, starting things out?
Yes, there is. You need to plant them at least 4 feet apart.
Okay.
Give them plenty of space. I always recommend amending the soil. They do not like compact soil, and we're in an area of the country that has a lot of compact soil.
Right.
So a little bit of organic material, manure or whatever, before you plant, mix that in with the soil. And after that, just a little bit of fertilizer in the spring, and they're pretty low maintenance.
Okay, and then that less compact, that'll help drainage too, I would imagine, with
Right.
some of the heavier rainfalls we get here.
Yes, they need good drainage. And also, one last point, you need to have full sun or light shade. So they need sun. There's not something that's going to thrive if you plant it in a shady area.
So they need full sunlight.
Right, full sun.
Full-on sunlight.
Right.
That's a good note. And what about watering, kind of taking care of these plants?
Watering is, they want to be moist. They don't want to be soggy.
Okay.
So light watering. A good watering in the spring is a good way to start off. But after that, just a light watering every once in a while, and they'll be very happy.
And you know, Doug, you work with all kinds of different types of flowers. Would you say these are kind of high maintenance or more towards that lower maintenance?
They are
side?
very easy. Once they're established, they're very easy. Just a watering every once in a while, a little bit of fertilizer in the spring, and they're ready to go.
Awesome. Anything else you want to tell us about these?
No, they're beautiful. They come in a lot of different colors. Yellows, the pinks that you see here. Just a lot of bright, beautiful colors.
Yeah, quite the wide variety. And on top of that, low maintenance sounds great to me.
That's right.
Well, thanks so much for joining us here again, Doug. In Sioux Falls, Lexie, Merley, Dakota News Now.